What's up? Yeah. That's the stuff. Hey, Eli. Do the cave. If you can do the cave, do the cave. I want to go through it too. I don't look. I just like chain smoked 2 blunts. One of them was pretty big. The last one. And also I just felt a little bleh for a second. But I think that's because too much Red Bull, not enough water. I don't know. Maybe it's because MechWarrior has not been treating me very nice the last couple of times I played. This game's not on Steam. We're playing a frickin' Minecraft today. No, I mean, do the cave by all means. Complete, get everything set so we can finish the damn game. But I would like to go through the cave at some point. It doesn't mean that you're not allowed to. Why would? Yeah, that's not like a thing. Dan Cohen, I have been accused of being so square that I'm a cube. I'm just that lame. Why was I recording? Yeah, weird. Yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. That's as good a segue as any to play Minecraft. Okay, yeah, Direwolves was the solution. It's not cheap. It's smart. It's intelligent. It's something that Pre-Built told us to try to do. And we didn't bring wolves. I don't know why we didn't bring wolves. I thought we were going to. I didn't have any, but I didn't look for them either. Yeah, every so often I suddenly like feel super low energy, like I need to lay down, or like I have just kind of a wave of I don't know, just oh my. It's just like ooh, that's not good, and then sometimes it goes away. Sometimes it's because, like, when I put on a shirt for streams, like, I'll start overheating. I don't know if that's what's happening. I did just smoke 2 blunts, so that probably has affected the way I feel at the moment, too. A baryonyx! Oh, because they're... Yeah, those are pretty tiny. Yeah. I don't know if you could ride it in that cave, but if you could, yeah, you could. No, you can't stun because there's no water. Hi, Ara. I thought I was going to be finishing Final Fantasy, then I remembered that it was Tuesday, Monday today. Which means tomorrow I'm finishing Final Fantasy. And then I get to play with my robots on stream. Ha, she wishes she was made of foxes. I mean, she is kind of like a fox. She looks kind of cute, but she'll bite. You know, don't put your hand in her. She'll just like, and then you'll get the rabies. You're goddamn adorable. Dude. Dun, dun, dun. Now it's in my head, Dan. Thank you. Living here in Jersey. Something near and far. I've got to get to first gear in my giant robot car. Chicks dig giant robot. Or, God, I don't remember the lyrics, which is weird because I love that song. Oh, alright. Am I working on a video for you? I'm going to chalk today up as research because I just played MechWarrior all day instead of finishing writing the review. However, like, I discovered another aspect to the game that I kind of screwed up on, which is just another good talking point. Dude, Josie, like, you got play with me, cause my dudes are dumber than shit. Not gonna lie. My dudes are dumber than shit, and part of that's my fault. Okay, so I fucked up in two ways because I'm not a BattleTech guy. Okay, I'm not a BattleTech guy. I love video games, but I'm not a BattleTech guy. BattleTech, it's a game. It exists, and I don't know the lore. It's pre-built. Do you want to chat, sir? Pre-built. Some people demand it. Some people are cool. Yeah. I only just noticed you because I feel like I should feel safe in my own base on my own server. I know that's not a truth, but I like to oh god. I don't want to become Stuz. I don't. Please don't. You're hurting my armor, and just my armor. I don't want to have to actually go look for diamonds. Alright, jump on so he has something to kill. Alright, Ara might have been building something, maybe. She's done something. Does she live up there now? Is that what's going on? Hey. Oh, my headset's not plugged in. Ooh, she's going to get fancy floors now that she knows how to dig stuff and get her own materials. Come on, cords. Work with me. I never thought I'd be bitching about a cord being too long. Stop it, pre-built. Alright, there's the food I was looking for earlier. And she's upgrading from punching rocks. Ah, I see. You use the cobbled variant, not the slate. Oi, that guy, that guy. All right. There's Stoffburger. Um. All right. So, Stoff, have you been working on anything? Did you have any builds in mind? Just got a bunch of blocks, but I was kind of going to use those to repair my pickaxe. Oh. A lack of idea. Yeah, and I've been more focused on trying to create videos and trying to finish those other games. Some of the blocks on the second floor will float over the flooring. Huh. You might be, you might have a half block in there somewhere. What was I doing? Oh, right. I was equipping this and then talking to this guy. All right, and then turn around and who? I want one of these guys out here. Have we got a video? I'm still working on the script, and like so the amount of MechWarrior I've played so far, like I am still figuring out new things to talk about the game, because it was at first I wasn't particularly impressed, but it's getting more and more impressive, and there's a lot going on also, like so I wound up getting the video with the DLC, and the DLC significantly changes the game, the base game. So I have to take that into consideration, and I need to sort out what has been added to the base game, because I have the other campaigns, and they're full on campaigns that I could go do if I so choose, or I could start a new character to do them, like, you know, start a new game from scratch. It's I'm very impressed with that aspect of it, but like that DLC actually adds things that not only do I like in the base game, but like a lot of the people who bought the game early are kind of upset, like that's not part of the base game by default. So it's like it's interesting. Like while I've been trying to figure out more about the game, I've been learning this stuff about it. So once I get done scripting, like I've already got I've got footage shot, and it's easy enough to shoot footage because I've been playing a shitload of MechWarrior, and quite frankly, I've upgraded a lot of my mechs. So I'd like to, you know, like I'm kind of proud of my shit ass collection of mech warriors. So like that's another like aspect I'm going to get into about like what is this game exactly? 'Cause you I don't think it's a game you can look at. Stop it. Um, I don't think it's a game you can look at as just like um, a strategy game or a business simulator. There's more going on. That guy. That guy. It's like a shitty horror movie. Oh god. I didn't make it, but did anybody see the Freddy Krueger meme? In the Rhino Discord? Pre-built? Trying to make this area not look like total shit. I love that meme. It's by no means new, but I freaking love that meme. Pre-built, put that shit back. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy. Stop it. Alright. Alright, doing more bricks. Pre-built is a menace. He really is. And here I was talking about things and stuff, and now I don't remember what the hell I was talking about. Mostly, oh yeah, big stompy robot shit. But yeah, like I figured out how to play the game a little bit better. I figured out, like, I was playing wrong at the beginning because, like, the way you would want to play a game, like, a lot of times you want to try to play the good guy, right? But there's a lot of history and lore in MechWarrior, and the good guy's not the faction that either has money or controls anything. So, like, in early game, basically, you are pissing off most of your employers if you're trying to be a good guy. Well, you see, there's the independent farmers. So, like, at the beginning, there's pirates and independent farmers, and you're, oh, okay. You know, that's a very clear black and white scenario, right? You know, fuck the pirates, right? However, the pirates are offering a lot better rewards. And that's actually a early game lesson that the little guy is going to get fucking stomped a lot, whack-a-built. So, like, yeah, now that I've moved from like the central conflict zones with the independent farmers and all that shit, like, when I need to take jobs from the various houses, I've pissed them off by siding with the farmers against them. So I'm getting fucked out of rewards that I desperately need. Oh, is he in the fire? Yeah, so like in that game, you get negotiation points, and you get more negotiation points if a faction likes you. So what winds up happening is now that I'm in a later stage of the game, my reputation is negative, therefore I have less bargaining power. So when I go out into the field, like you get what's called salvage rights. You can negotiate the Steiners. Yeah, yeah. So basically, you negotiate for the salvage from the field. The Gauntlet. I've been pissing them off bad. They seem like dicks. So yeah, I'm playing the game like completely wrong because I'm pissing off the people that I need to be friends with. And that's because I'm trying to be a nice guy in a universe that is not nice. I miss the M&M TV too, bro. Oh God, stop! I hope to God you wind up getting that game. Gotta pay attention, see if it goes on sale anytime soon, because, like, if you don't already have it, it sounds like it's right up your alley, man. I am really enjoying it, and like I don't know fuck all about the lore. I'm pretty sure I used to watch like a BattleTech show. Was it BattleTech or Mech Warrior? I think it was called BattleTech. Like BattleTech, Macross, and Mech Warrior are all kind of like intertwined. Macross is like story wise has nothing to do with BattleTech or Robotech, but they licensed some of the toy models way back in the day, and now the people who made Macross sue anybody that does anything at all with BattleTech. For like the last 30 years, easy. And like this game does not use any of the original designs, but they're still getting sued. Despite they're like, oh well, this is you used an updated version of this original mech we created. Why is he mad at me? Or is he... Oh, he's swinging at you. Yeah, so... And then, like... One of the... Like, I've seen people complain because one of the lore... or one of the DLC... Oh, yeah, He pissed it off on purpose. He's trying to get it to follow him, it looks like. Yeah, like, so I've seen, like, some people are pissed off because, one of the DLCs has to do, it goes, like, deep into a huge event in the BattleTech universe. because I want brickstone, and then I can like make nice roads and buildings and such. I don't like the cobble. I like it as a base because like that's what I had available, but yeah, now I have better looking blocks available, and then I can start building up this area now that I've got some materials. Like, this is going to be the basement of whatever I build here, and since this is a frying pan, whatever I build here needs to like be something that has to do with the frying pan. It could be a sink. It could be I don't know, a dishwasher. I don't know. Not sure. That's why I haven't started working on it yet. But it's going to be storage. So it's going like maybe some kind of cabinets or something. No, you didn't mess up my plans. No, you built your fox pen, and then I turned it into a frying pan, which informs what I might want to do with the rest of the area. I didn't have plans for the area. It's just, something happens and then something else happens. So, Stoff moved over to this area here, and then he built this, and I've got this nice underground area that like is all connected with the nether and stuff, and now we can work on making it look nicer, which is what I'm trying to do with the ground, despite the constant distractions. Oh, can I put him in a box? Yeah, why are you building it on top of that though? You could like I'll build something that goes with a frying pan. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. I don't know why, like, it's weird that you're like building upward, but you can go upward like quite a bit in this version of Minecraft. It used to be the ceiling used to be much lower. Oh, if you like floating artifacts, you should play 7 Days to Die. I've seen a lot of like trees and rocks and shit floating. Oh, don't want that. Huh. Might make a little canal system or something. It depends on what I wind up doing with these buildings. Oh, bloody pre-built. How? Yeah, oh, jeez. Weirdo. Yes, instant fountain. Eh. Did you make your video? Oh, I'm so lucky that I was gonna say did you torment Stuz? That was it. Play 7 Days to Die with Stuz. Torment, same thing. Probably not. Oy. Yeah, I get all the love. I'm getting all the love. That was amusing last night. Not sure exactly who that was. I don't know if they've posted anything actually in like pre-builds Discord or whatever. Well, it's a considerable project. I mean, I laid out all this other blocks. I'm just walking around putting down blocks while I talk. This is if I spend 2 hours putting down blocks, I can call it a stream. Just like Mr. Clayface. Digging clay, getting paid. Ugh. And I can pretend I'm classing up the joint. Why isn't he a tree? Why wouldn't he be a tree? That's the better question. You know, all you tree-loving hypocrites, you don't know. You don't know. They're out to get us. They control us with the pollen. Yeah, and for a man to so steadfastly deny that he's a tree, like, you know what, it makes me think he's probably a tree. I hear him constantly deny he's a tree, and like, to bring it up that often, he's got to be one. You know, it's also like the reason you know I'm the many talented Mr. Jefferson. The way you know I have many talents, it's right there in the name. I wouldn't be called that if it wasn't true. And I believe a Cedian is a kind of a tree. It's kind of like cedar. I think it's actually like an entire species of intelligent tree. Hey, Lord Zero. That's not true. I've also played 7 Days to Die. I've also played Final Fantasy VI. I've beaten many a game. All of the Grand Theft Autos that aren't the Special Ed edition. All of the Saints Row games. Let's see what else. Transformers, the really good game, and also Near Automata. I have many talents. I bake, I cook, I used to run businesses. I have many talents, none of them being utilized. And you can also add let's see. I suppose an acting credit, since, like, scripting, editing, just like director, like it takes many talents to create a video. Many talents. Shitty photo editor. I have not played Did you gift me Drug Dealer Simulator? I thought I talked you out of that. Many talents. And yet here I am, wasting my time with my friends. I think I downloaded the demo and never played it. I don't think I have the Drug Dealer Simulator, because it didn't look like it would be what was it called? Drug Lord? I want to say that game was Drug Lord, the text-based game, Lord Zero. Yeah. So, like, yeah, you'd go around and you'd have some startup cash, and then you'd try to find you're an entrepreneur. You buy low, sell high. You had to buy guns whenever, like, you got random events. What's up, pre-built? Come to fountain. Okay. You had to buy a larger trench coat so you could carry more drugs and more guns. Or no. I think you got larger squads, which is why you needed more guns. For a text-based, it was a really cool game. You'd go to war with rival drug cartels. You'd fight the cops. It was quite an interesting game. Why, thank you. That's terrible, pre-built. Did you just want me to go up there so you could hit me? I never tried it. I looked at it. I didn't think it like really looked like it'd be worth my time. I mean, there's so many other games that I'm not playing. Oh, great. Oh, these little bastards are loose. They'll Maybe go back in there. Probably not, because they're just going to fall in there. Awesome. Thanks, Pre-Built. Zombier? Do you play a zombie bear? Let's see. Do I have bucket? I has bucket. Fixed. Well, Kitty, that's all I need to know about that game. Why? Not to my way. Stop it. Not as many bricks as I'd like. I have a... That sounds like a masterpiece, the likes of which the world has not seen since Redneck Rampage. What do I want? I want this. That Zombier sounds like it's like class all the way. Oh boy. And you know what? It really doesn't sound as bad as half the shit that I've seen on Steam. So, you know, congratulations. We've lowered the bar. Ah, fuck it. I used to play Leisure Suit Larry back in the day. I am not one to talk. Alright, make a little main street here for us. Well, like, half the fascination with Leisure Suit Larry was the lockout. Like, I knew I wasn't supposed to play it. And that's like why I love Trivia Murder Party, because most of the time I wanted to see if I could even get into the game by learning the trivia questions. Like, that was my entire goal, was like, oh, I'm not supposed to do this? Okay, I want to play this game. I played Dr. Mario until my legs went numb. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Because everybody's played Dr. Mario on the toilet. Don't lie. Everybody plays that game on the toilet. Yeah, you had your, like, 17-pound Game Boy, you know, the original one. The one that was designed to take a tank mortar to the face. And, you know, you just sat there and you played until you lost. And sometimes that didn't happen for a while. Tetris, too. That and Tetris is just like, you sat there and you played until you were done with your match. You didn't pause when you were in the middle of a good match. Are you crazy? I would have figured I had more brick. The poo and play. Now that's what they should have called the Game Boy, the poo and play. Because those were the two things you were doing. Oh, there was that, and then, or just wondering if Dr. Mario and Dr. Pepper were related because, you know, you're a stupid kid. You're like, hey, I wonder if Dr. Mario knows Dr. Pepper. Are these just individually named? Oh, thank God. No, Ara, I know enough about Minecraft mechanics to have gotten them out of the hole. They're good. I did not want those guys to die because they've got good enchantments. Stop it. I didn't kill... Oh, okay. Good. So I didn't kill him, did I? Got a headshot. Oh, I just used a bucket of water. They needed to go up one level to be able to get out of the water, so I just took a bucket and filled in the gap. Yeah, so, you know, they were down a level, so I just brought it up and then they can just bounce out. I want to keep that there. I kind of like the way this looks. I want to do more with that kind of stuff. They came over here and they jumped over the fence. Alright, so this is as close to center as anything really gets. This is a good size, just storage, and gotta decide on what to make it look like, since we got a frying pan here. Don't know what R is building above it, though. But we'll see, we'll see. She plays the game more than I do now. Well, yeah, but I don't know what it's going to look like when you're done, unless you're just doing the exact same square thing. Oh, Minecraft, the game of imagination where you can build anything. Square box. Oh, you still haven't replaced that PC that blew up last time? Oof. Didn't Rod had problems with his PC too, right? Fanta was just oh man, he was moaning because he's like, oh, I was going to get a pretty good pre-built PC, and then I passed on the deal, and now I'm regretting it. That was the PC I got. Yeah, it's ours PC. He's belly aching about he needs to upgrade his PC, and he passed on the the deal I got, and now he's waiting on something else. What the hell, pre-built? Thank you. So why is the survival stick like push you 5 million miles, or did you generate like a specific enchantment on it? Probably got like a whole bunch of knockback on it. Let me get a couple more columns here. Stop it, Ara. Stop. Stop. I had to watch that damn movie way too many times when I was a kid. That song displeases me. I much prefer Return to Oz. Which is weird because I really did not like that movie when I was growing up. But Return to Oz is the one that sticks with you though, because it's so fucking weird, and it's also like way closer to the original Oz books. Strangely enough. It also stars a very, very young, I think her name is Faruja Bulk. The woman from the movie with the witches, The Craft. The girlfriend in Waterboy also. Like, she was always like really, really kind of odd looking. And she was like perfect looking for that version of Oz. No, fuck that movie. Man, let's see. What movie? Oh, right. So, most of the stuff now, like the new Wizard of Oz. Who the hell was in that? That wasn't Depp, was it? Like that. The fucking new version of Willy Wonka, like all this shit where you've got the side characters from all these popular movies as main characters, like it's all garbage. It's so terrible. I think the same Dorothy thing was probably a studio mandate because they were very clearly the Wizard the most popular version of Wizard of Oz is not it is not anywhere near like what the Wizard of Oz was as books or. Yeah, there were books, I think. So, like, they definitely knew that they were doing something that wasn't related to, like, that Dorothy. God. Invisible dildo, man. Yeah, so, yes, potato, floating potatoes. Thought that's more of an Irish thing, but, you know. I suppose Scots have potatoes, too. Oh, James Franco. I can't fucking stand James Franco. Oh, like, I like Mila Kunis. She's adorable. I don't think she's a great actress. Except for in that one movie where some other girl plays with her cooter. That I think she was fantastic. What was that, Black Swan or something? That was a fantastic role. She was kind of always my least favorite part of that 70s show. Isn't she only famous for being a newscaster's daughter? Michelle Williams. I'm pretty sure Michelle Williams is the daughter of a newscaster, and she primarily got famous by playing a role where somebody ate her ass. Literally, that was the role. What? What? She's getting her ass eaten. Like underwear off. Like it not she's not I don't think she's famous because she's a good actress. I don't know anything about her. But like I'm pretty sure that's the entire reason why she's famous. Stop it. No, I haven't seen Practical Magic. What? Cheat and fuck? The Spy Who Dumped Me? I don't... It could have been. There's, There is a GIF that I have seen show up every now and then with her and some other chick in a library. I think I've heard of that movie. Practical Magic, I think, is one where the chick who played Piper got topless. Which is the only reason I know about that movie at all. I know that she was in something where she has like a sex scene. Hocus Pocus. I'm trying to remember which one's Hocus Pocus. Like that. Those aren't really my kinds of movies. I tend to avoid them. Is Hocus Pocus the one with the three witch ladies that always gets played on Halloween? With the "I'll put a spell on you." Is that one? Yeah. See, that was back when old what's her name, Sex in the City was bearable. There was a point in time where I actually found her to be quite charming. And then she was in Sex in the City and she became completely fucking unbearable. She was in a movie, it wasn't My Blue Heaven, I don't think. No, My Blue Heaven was a freaking different movie. She was in some weird movie about California, starring, what the hell's his name? I'm struggling here. Oh my god, he's a famous comedian that's been in like a million movies. I can't remember any of them except for Roxanne. which is a movie I'm pretty sure nobody here has seen. Steve Martin, that's who I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, he was fantastic. My Blue Heaven, different actor, or was it? No, I think he was in My Blue Heaven also, which is why I'm getting that confused with the name of the other movie, which wasn't really a big hit or anything. My Blue Heaven, it's about a ex-mobster that like goes into witness protection. He turns state's evidence, goes into witness protection, and then they send him to like this super quiet little town with his girlfriend, and he's like this mob guy, and he just he can't help himself. And Rick Moranis is in it, and Rick Moranis is in perfect form in this movie, like as funny as he's ever been. And he's like a FBI agent who's supposed to be watching after the other character until he can testify. And it's just there's a lot of crazy weird shit going on. The mob guy like finds out, yeah, I notice I have chickens in my base, they will die. Yes, he was in Ghostbusters. He was the keymaster, I think. Or he might have been the gatekeeper. I don't remember which one was who played who. He played a dog. Alright, do you know how I got the fried chicken that's in my inventory? It's because I see chickens, I kill chickens, and they cook. There we go. I don't need to threaten the chicken. I was otherwise occupied. He's not going to be terrified. He's not going to respond to me. Oh yeah, if I see a fox, it's dead immediately. Little thieving bastards. Yeah, My Blue Heaven's fantastic comedy. He finds out that, not only is he in witness, like, the FBI basically moves every mob guy that turns state evidence to this same quiet little town. So when he realizes he's got, he's basically got a full crew of people, like, they just start shit up again. It's fucking hysterical. It's got all these old retired mafia guys, and they all start pulling scams again. This dude, he's like in a grocery store, and he sees a pricing gun. He changes the price on all the steaks. He's buying T-bone steaks for like $1 a piece. All right, I think he gets assigned like one of the sheriffs following him is like this kind of she's kind of trashy. So like she's falling for him, and then I think his ex leaves because the town is way too fucking boring. It just all around, it's a really good comedy. I hit something. Oh, what a bastard. Yeah, the Steve Martin comedy, Roxanne, is also really funny. Yes, I saw you. You know, it's funny how much further along on this floor I would be if things weren't happening. If I wasn't suddenly flying across the screen for no reason. Oh, right, I need to not do that. Stop it. So if you're not familiar with Roxanne, like, have you heard of Cyrano de Bergerac? Um, the classic story about the dude who's trying to get another dude laid because by the chick he actually likes because he's just way too nice of a guy. Well, anyways, yeah. So basically, Roxanne is it's basically a version of that story where, like, this dude likes a girl, and he's not good expressing himself at all, and then he winds up talking to Steve Martin's character, who has an enormous nose, into helping him win the girl. But, like, you know, it's well, Jesus Christ, it's the truth about cats and dogs. Which I hope, oh, I know, like, everybody's secretly watched that at least 7 or 8 times. It's a fun movie. Yeah, the truth about cats and dogs is the exact same story, but it's female, 2 females and 1 male, instead of the other way around. They twisted it. Truth About Cats and Dogs is a genuinely enjoyable movie. It's not like, you know, it's not high art, but Hell, it's better than most of the shit that's coming out now. Did I only get 20 blocks? Meh. Alright, is this almost complete? Probably not. For some reason, I don't seem to be able to mine enough stone. Wonder why. Hey, Dalton, it'd be going a lot better. Well, to be fair, even if I didn't have him as an admin, he'd still be annoying the shit out of everybody. Yeah, that. Right there. That's the problem. Oh, I mean, it's my server. He's just got admin privileges. And he is abusing the hell out of them. See, that's how Devin plays Minecraft. Of course, Devin plays Minecraft, what, twice a year? No, do you guys want to let new people into, to play? Like, this is a pretty easy thing to roll back if somebody fucks around with it. It's going to be up to the other players here. Alright, so it's a community server. I like my community. They're nice, happy people, and I don't like complaints. So there's just like, it's a zero tolerance situation. As long as you know that going in. Like I said, I like to have fun when I play my games. I do not like to deal with drama and stuff. Knowing that if you give me your Java Minecraft name, I can whitelist you. You also have to be aware that the ghost of pre-built might torment you. It's just the thing that happens. You have to roll with it sometimes. He's a fellow content creator, so I put up with it. Ah, Poltergeist. Now there's a movie. That one creeped the hell out of me as a kid. Thank you. Fucking wall up the passage. Yep. All right, yeah. If you give me the name, I play this on Mondays. People who enjoy this, if you're cool here, you'll more than likely get invited to play Ark, which we're finishing up the last cave, so we should be hitting bosses soon. The snafu is the stuz of the equation. We've got one of the players right now is moving, so his internet ability or availability is, I mean, it's always questionable. But yeah, we're planning on bringing him to the last fights. We'll probably wind up doing the at least the easy version of Dragon before. Yeah, your Java Minecraft name. There's a whitelist. I just have to add you to it, and then you'll get a realm invite. It shows it like a little letter or something on the screen. I don't know. You might know more about that than I do. I just play Minecraft. Yeah. I mean, you say that stuff. I believe it's your name in the game. Alright. Pre-built is a pumpkin. Seeding's a tree, pre-built's a pumpkin. The world is going to hell. All right, I need a workbench. Richard just bust in here, say Dead by Daylight. Thought I sent it. There's Halo Goddess. I don't know if she's managed to get in or not. Alright, so you should... Oh, there it is. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's garbage. It's definitely not my game. I don't think I could play it religiously like other streamers do. But then again, you know, there's 7 Days to Die. Which some people play constantly too. I don't know if I'd call it Garbo. Good isn't a word that I think I'd use. Like, for what it is, it's hide and go seek. And you know what? For hide and go seek, it's decent. Ha! Beat Dying Light 2. I seriously doubt I'll wind up playing Dying Light 2 again. I thought it was it was like, it felt like a bad Ubisoft game to me. Like, I didn't play through the first one. The first one felt like a really good Ubisoft game. Like, if Ubisoft was on their best day, like, they might have made that game. If they were just really, really trying. But, I wasn't feeling it with that game at all. Like, not like with, like, something like MechWarrior, which I think is freaking amazing. What do I want to do? I want... did I use up my lamps? I did use up my lamps. Damn it. Yeah, that's always like the step where people get confused. I'm not really sure. Like, Ara just had to go through it, so she might be able to tell you if she's paying attention. No, I mean, Halo Goddess. She's not here. Never mind. I think she finally figured it out. I don't know enough about the situation to comment. I think Square has been making a bunch of terrible fucking games lately. So I suppose from that angle, like, any change is good. Oops, I used it all up. It's probably too many. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Well, I'll tell you one thing I'm not excited for. It looks like they're ramping up to do something with Legacy of Kain in Soul Reaver again, and like I think they're going to do the same bullshit they did with Front Mission and like all these other terrible games they've been putting out. Like I think they're not going to respect the franchises. I think they're like, oh hey, nostalgia, remember this thing? I think they're going to pump out a shitty game. Like I think they're really just going to bank on like nostalgia and name recognition. And they're just going to continue putting out just absolute dog shit games, I think. Because quality has not been something they've been interested in. If I remember, Deus Ex was Mankind Divided was subpar. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't phenomenal. Well, I think Square like keeps winding up interfering in projects and causing issues for the developers. Like, I think there's been a couple of projects where they just had their budgets cut and they're just like, okay, it needs to be out now. Have you tried to... Have you gone into Realms? Have you gone to Realms? It might be in that page. Uh, well, I mean, if you're investing in a project, you're going to want some level of control over that project. Absolutely. But like a lot of times, they wind up fucking stuff up. Like wherever the hell Star Trek is now. I don't think I've seen a more universally hated show than Star Trek Picard season 2. All the people that make Star Trek shows and love Star Trek I just fucking despise it. And I'm right there with them. I think it's terrible. They have absolutely defiled everything. Like, I'm not going to say like everything Star Trek stood for. Like, you know, it's not like a moral outrage. It's they took what used to be a really good show and turned it into absolute dog wank. Hey, he figured it out. Awesome. Like, Picard season 1 also doesn't really... Oh, hey, he's already here too. Well, like, Picard's from the Next Generation, obviously, but like they didn't respect the character he used to be. Like, there's nothing about that show that's good. Yes, pre-built finds new and exciting ways to abuse his powers. It's just the thing I live with. Brick stuff. Which I probably have a shitload of brick over at the other place. Yes, it's Patrick Stewart, but it's not Jean-Luc Picard. In fact, in the second season of the show, it's very specifically not Jean-Luc Picard, because they decided at the end of the first season they needed to turn him into a goddamn robot. Don't know why. Don't know why. It's not Picard anymore. But also, he doesn't act anything like Jean-Luc Picard. It's such a terrible piece of shit show. Oh god, they have gone so past like the bounds of like what Star Trek used to be, and it's disgusting. This isn't where I want to be. Hell, at the end of the last season, one of the characters had a magical hand device that could do literally anything she could think of. And they've just threw it away, I guess. It hasn't shown back up. I didn't like what they did with the Borg in Voyager, but it's so much better than what they're doing with the Borg now. Like, Oh my god. It's such hack writing. It's so... It's like, oh, here's a thing that's popular. We can do anything with this show and people will love it. And it's like, oh my god, no. No, Queen Zelda, I very much disagree. Star Trek The Next Generation got better after Roddenberry stopped imposing his will on the project. After Roddenberry died, The Next Generation got a lot better. They've got like freaking J.J. Abrams and I'm trying to think. They've got some terrible ass writers working on this. Oh, not like I have no idea if the ratings are in the toilet, but like nobody who likes Star Trek stuff and produces Star Trek stuff that I know of enjoys this show in the slightest. Yeah, is J.J. Abrams and Alex Kurtzman. I forget what else. Like, Abrams made Lost, which is the show that they didn't have an ending, I think. Like Abrams is a fucking hack, and then Kurtzman is also just absolutely terrible anytime he's involved in a project. God, I'm trying to remember some of the just awful crap that they've done. But yeah, these are not people you want involved in Star Trek because they don't respect the lore. They're just they don't think things all the way through. They love what's called a mystery box, where they create a mystery, but they have absolutely no idea how they are going to resolve the mystery. They just think that if we make up a mystery, like people will be fascinated by it. It's like, no, resolving the mystery is what's fascinating. Like, you have to have a satisfying resolution, and they never. Yeah, pre-built has been especially trolly today. Yeah, they never pay shit off. They have been setting up in Picard season 2, and they've got so much side bullshit going. They've got one more episode to wrap it all up, and it's going to be the most unsatisfying bullshit ever. It started. You've got Picard and Q. And Q has been in the show for like maybe all of 10 minutes for the entire season. So, like, there's just something fundamentally flawed about the show. Apparently Q's dying. They haven't gone into it. There's all kinds of time travel shit going on, but like none of it makes sense. No, he's not aboard the Enterprise. So in season 2 of Picard, they refit the Stargazer. By the end of the episode, they blew it the fuck up. and there's no recognizable ship. They've got some weird ship. It's like, why did you retrofit the Stargazer just to blow it the fuck up immediately? Oh right, that was there for a reason. Nothing about this show makes any sense. Like, it's just like, hey, remember the Stargazer? Here's something they did. The punk from the 80s who was in the Star Trek 4 show, Star Trek 4: The Voyage Home. Yeah, he was randomly on the bus in Picard, because of course they're in modern day right now, because I guess I don't know, they wanted to talk about modern problems, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's modern day Earth right now. They're in 20 I think they're in 2024 on the show. Or 2022. I think 2024 is when the Bell riots happen. Yeah, so 2024 is already documented, like what would be our modern day is the Bell riots. Also, there's a huge problem. There's a huge problem for writing a modern day, like a Star Trek show in the modern day. World War III has to happen at some point in Star Trek. It has happened, therefore it will happen. Also, the eugenics wars have to happen. So, like, writing a story in, modern time is just a terrible, terrible idea, because there's other shit that is supposed to be happening that is not happening in the real world right now. You just have to roll with the fact that Star Trek history is divergent from our own. It's just the way it is. Because it's a story that they set in the future that they did not know. But yeah, and they also brought up Gary 7, which is that was a pilot for another show, basically. It's so weird what they've done with this season. It like, honestly, if you want to get your mind blown by how bad a show can be, watch Picard season 2. It is some weird fucking alternate timeline thing that they're doing. Alright, so, like in the first episode, the Borg Queen shows up and then says that she needs Picard's help for something or other, and then they wind up going back in time. Q's involved. He might have sent them back in time. We don't know. We don't know what the fuck's going on with anything dealing with Q. It's yeah, it's all very, very poorly thought out. And Q is so you've got what's his name, Brent Spiner in it. He has played so many different descendant or like predecessors of Noonien Soon. In Picard season 1, he played a completely different Soon character. Now he's playing another Soon who's trying to kill Picard's like great grandmother or some shit. Because Q wants Nguyen Soon's great-great-grandfather to kill Picard's... It doesn't make any fucking sense. None of it makes any fucking sense. We have no idea why Q's doing anything. They said, oh, Picard thinks Q is sick. No, Brent, they have killed Data in the first season of Picard. They killed Data twice. Of course, it wasn't even Data because Data got killed in the movies. So they killed off. They killed off some weird Data that they created using his. Like they cloned some cell of his brain or some shit. None of it makes any fucking sense. And they also killed Before, which was the version of Data that survived. So they killed off both of those characters. So in season 1, they killed off Data twice. They tried to get the kill payoff twice. Like, oh, isn't this so emotional? Oh, we're going to do it again. And they also killed Picard and brought him back immediately. It's fucking ridiculous what they've done with this show. In the first season, Picard was running around with a Romulan ninja to just cut people's heads off for no reason. And they were cool with that too. Like they didn't really even yell at him for, just straight fucking murdering people. Well, Optimus was paid. Look, Optimus was killed off for a very, very good reason. He was killed off to sell toys, just like all the other Transformers. Alright, so the whole reason the Transformers had to die in the movie was so they could sell new toys. That 100% exact. That's why everybody you knew had to die. Hell yeah, Brian. But I love the fact that they did that. But there was also a difference between how the comics or Picard was killed off for cheap emotional payoff. Yeah, there were continuity issues with Japanese Transformers and American Transformers after the death of Optimus. And they wound up killing off Optimus several times after they brought him back, too. And I think they kill him off in pretty much every movie or television series that's come out since then. I liked Rodimus Prime. I don't like Rodikiss, but I do like Rodimus Prime. It's a coming of age story. Like, it's about taking up a mantle of responsibility. Yes, Dan. The answer to that is yes. Well, especially when you've got a show that is called Star Trek Picard, and you kill off Picard, I feel like you don't have a show left. But yeah, they killed him off, and then they put him into a Data android body, which is exactly the same age. Like it's right down to Picard's wrinkled balls. Looks exactly like his old body did, and will die when his old body would have died. It's such a cop-out. It's such a amazing cop-out. Nothing has any meaning. They got 7 of 9. 7 to 9 just runs around shooting people now. That's her character growth. She went from being a merciless Borg to being a merciless human being. Oh boy. Yeah, so Rodimus Prime, so Hot Rod is, he's a teenager. He likes to fart around. He doesn't take any responsibility. Like he's just like, he just wants to do whatever. But then Autobot City gets attacked. He winds up they wind up losing their leader. He has to really step up, and then he realizes Optimus is dead. Somebody has to fill that role, and he can't just like let anybody else. You can't just hope somebody's going to do the job. So he learned that's what responsibility is. When somebody needs to get some shit done, like you can't just hope somebody else is going to do it. Like you have to take care of business. And then that's why he ascended to leadership, and then they immediately took it away because Optimus came back to life. All right, what is it? It's like 9:22. That's about why I end stream. I play Minecraft on Mondays. It's a server. It's up 24 hours. So if you want to play and if you want to build a house, do whatever, just find a spot. We're going to be working on this common area. Not sure what we're doing with it. We're just building stuff, trying to make it interesting little realm, having fun with it. Tomorrow, hopefully I'm finishing Final Fantasy. I should be finishing Final Fantasy 6 tomorrow. And then big stompy ass robots. Oh, I want to play with my big stompy ass robots on stream. Yeah, I do not know what happens in later seasons of Transformers Generation 1. I think I'm only familiar with mostly like season 1 or so, up until the movie came out. I don't think I followed anything past that. Big stompy robot. Brian, you haven't heard me talking about it? Do you have MechWarrior 5? Here, I've shown it a million times already, but I'll show it again. Alright. Since we are at the end, we're going to see who else is going live. Is Fantavision live? No, he made an announcement. Oh, he made a video. Yeah, okay, so if you, here. Let's open this up.
More companies changing hands, which seems to be a big thing lately. We're seeing companies change hands left and right.
Even out your audio, bro. All right. Bye, Dalton. Bye, Dalton. Yeah, so yeah, this is a game that I've been playing a lot of lately. I really, really enjoy it. Big stompy robots. All right, what you saw there is basically what the game is. You run around in a team of 4 mechs, blowing shit up. There is a management side to the game because you're running a mercenary company, so you gotta buy mechs. You gotta fix your mechs. You gotta budget. Nuclear urban mech. No, I'm still pretty new to this franchise. Like, I think I used to watch the cartoon back in the day, but I very largely have ignored Mech Warrior and Robotech in general my whole life. Macross Plus was like the perfect mech movie for me, or OVA. The 4-part series, the movie sucked. Let's see what Fanta has to say here.
Now we're seeing Square Enix offload Eidos, Crystal Dynamics, and Square Enix Montreal for $300 million to the Embracer Group. Now, if you don't know who the Embracer Group is, they've basically become THQ Nordic, which had a bunch of other titles that are on the screen right now.
All right, THQ.
I mean, they've been re-releasing really old games physically. They brought the SpongeBob game out, re-released Kingdoms of Amalur. I'm talking about cult classics coming back from this company in physical copies. Now, I know a lot of people aren't really caring about that, but to me, the fact that they're treating old games like Sphinx, for instance, which I had never even heard of, in such respect to even give it a physical copy, that's awesome to me. That is crazy awesome. I love that. The more games brought back from the past to modern consoles and put in a physical form is phenomenal to me. And now they're going to own Legacy of Kain, which
I've been thinking about dropping Netflix because I don't watch any. The only thing I really was watching on Netflix was like the Marvel shows back when they were decent. I can't really think of anything on Netflix that's exclusive that I really, really need to watch anymore. I used to use it to watch Star Trek, but that's on Prime now. So,
which I am really excited about coming back because it seems like Embracer Group is the type of company to remaster these games like they did with Kingdoms of Amalur and bring them to modern consoles in a physical form. And there are so many Legacy of Kain games, and I've really wanted to experience them in a new way. And I'm just excited. That's the thing I'm most excited about. Like, I know the big titles like Tomb Raider and Deus Ex, like, people are really excited about that, but I'm excited for Legacy of Kain. I know that...
Alright. If a studio that's been re-releasing or updating old games, or re-releasing them, if they re-release Blood Omen or Legacy of Kain and they keep the audio, but they fix the games and make them better, that would be unbelievable. If they try to re-voice cast the games, it might be a problem. Some stuff in Legacy of Kain you can't really touch. Other stuff desperately needs updated.
That's weird, but that's the one I'm excited about. But at the same time, I'm also excited about the fact that Crystal Dynamics is now owned by somebody other than Square Enix, because it seemed like under their leadership, I don't know. I don't know what was going on behind the scenes, but Avengers was a mess, and it seemed like the Tomb Raider series, that reboot, it was going up and it was great, and then it just crashed to the ground. People didn't really care about the series as much by the end of it. I know they're coming out with a new one, apparently. Maybe they're still coming out with a new one. We'll see what happens after this transaction takes place. But they're showing it in the new Unreal Engine. It was going to look phenomenal, but that could still happen under Embracer. It could. But we haven't really seen too many new things come out of Embracer Group. So that does kind of leave a lot of these IPs... not really wallowing, but
Stoff, you just wound up on an
really
FBI list somewhere.
New entries in the franchise, but I'm not too upset to see some of these games maybe get the remaster treatment, like the original Thief games. That'd be cool. Like I said, Legacy of Kain, Deus Ex, maybe taking the original, remastering it a little bit, or just re-releasing it in a physical form again.
So here's why that's exciting. I played Blood Omen on stream. The reason I have not played Soul Reaver on stream isn't because I don't want to. It's because it doesn't fucking work. That's why this might actually be good news. If Square obviously doesn't give a shit, haven't given a shit. I bought a game that doesn't fucking work. That's I don't give if it's an old game. If you're still selling it, it needs to fucking work on new hardware. Bottom line. Soul Reaver does not work. You can go buy it on Steam right now, and it will not fucking work.
Or combining them all in some sort of pack? I don't know. One thing you can expect from this is giant plastic figures, because they, for some reason, seem to love to do that. I mean, if you look at SpongeBob and Destroy All Humans, they love their giant plastic figures, which I'm not upset about. You know, a lot of these old franchises I'm sure people are excited to own memorabilia for. You know, like I said, Thief, Legacy of Kain, those are ripe with things to make out of plastic. One thing I'm a little bit worried about is the 1,100 people being brought over. Now, who knows how many of these people are actually going to keep their jobs? Because another reason why Square Enix is offloading these companies is because, well, the IPs that they had and the games they'd been creating weren't really meeting the expectations of Square Enix, and they weren't really profitable. And 1,100 people, that's a lot of people to pay. So offloading that amount of people and then offloading IPs they're not really using anymore, it just makes sense. It's a way to not only save money on employees, but also make money in the process by selling them and actually making a profit somehow, since you're not on the games themselves. Apparently, Square Enix is also going to use this money to help fund blockchain and other stupid crap like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which is unfortunate, and again, it feels like Square Enix as a company, just the reputation as a whole, it goes up and then it just plummets into the ground with the weird decisions they decide to make. From Konami to Square Enix, it seems like Japan is really going into this blockchain NFT stuff. I'm not really happy about that, and I have a bad feeling that we're going to see a lot more from
Square and Rockstar
now,
are both on my shit
another
list.
thing that this could mean in the future, since they're selling off studios and, you know, a lot of these games aren't making a whole lot of money, is that they might be bought in the future. And a lot of people are already thinking, well, Sony might buy them. And I would say, why? You know?
Do you think we could buy the rights to The Quiet Man? Asking for a friend.
Like, I don't know how much Sony is paying them to keep their games exclusive on their platform, but they already have all of their games coming to their platform. So I don't really 100% get what they would get out of that. Unless they're paying a lot of money to keep these games exclusively on PlayStation, like the timed exclusive for Kingdom Hearts, like the supposedly timed exclusive for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Who knows how long that's going to be a exclusive? Maybe forever. Who knows? I mean, I guess if they really wanted to keep these franchises only on PlayStation, then you could do that. But I'm sure that Square Enix and those RPGs make most of their money on PlayStation anyway. But, I mean, I could see them buying it over Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft is already in the middle of an acquisition that is massive, and they're trying to get to the FTC and trying to get this approved. And I feel like trying to buy another company, it just isn't happening right now. I mean, they're already trying to prove that they're not a monopoly and that this deal isn't going to make them a monopoly, so I don't think that this is what they want to do. They're trying to show themselves, oh, nope, it's a free open market. Nope, we're not going to buy it. That's not going to happen. And Nintendo doesn't buy things. I mean, they've bought companies, but it's only ones they've had really long reputations with, and that's about it. Now, some people out there have said that maybe they'll merge with another company, but I don't know. I feel like they're going to stick out on their own for a while. I mean, Konami hasn't merged with anybody, so why would Square Enix? And again, just because they're doing all this doesn't mean that they're going to be bought or merged with anybody. And again, I could bring up Konami. I mean, they have so many IPs that I wish would be bought by somebody. Oh my God, please relinquish your IPs. Sell them all. Please, at least sell the rights to make the games, because you're not doing it. Oh my god, Konami, you have so many IPs under your belt that are just sitting there and rotting in pachinko machines. But overall, I think this sell-off is pretty good. I don't know, like I said, that we're going to be seeing many new iterations of Tomb Raider, Thief, Legacy of Kain. I mean, I don't see many new things coming out of the Embracer Group. It's mostly remastering, repackaging old products, and re-releasing them in a physical form.
Brian Babin, it's called The Quieter Man 2 Symphony of Silence. We have a name for it already.
Which I'm fine with for a lot of those different IPs, but I'd also like to see something new. So it's a really bittersweet moment, because we all know Square Enix wasn't going to do anything with those anyway, but it's kind of sealing these IPs' fate just to be remastered. And that's it. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you're excited about this, if this makes you sad. And of course, like the video if you guys liked it, and subscribe for more content. And as always, have a Fanta.
I hope you guys like and subscribe to Fantavision, and then just ignore his videos if you don't care. Now in Boston. All right. Is anybody on Twitch? Is Rod playing Among Us still? I don't know if he got his game of Among Us off the ground. He streams here and there. Oh my god, he is still playing Among Us. All right, Tree is doing the speedrun thing. It's Monday. Radicus is he's showing commercials, I guess.
It's right. I just finished my task. I was literally my last task.
I also think
I'm
it's
also
Rod.
done.
I mean, I'll vote myself with you guys if you want.
I mean, Rod was suspicious and like, what's it called, office. He like went in, he saw me, then he whipped around real quick. So it doesn't.
All right. Not really super interested in Among Us. Oh god, speedrunning. I can only watch the same game so many times. Prod's hair, yeah. He just needs some lipstick and sparkle makeup, and it'd be perfect. Final Fantasy VI grand finale, hopefully tomorrow. Another run through that dungeon, I should be more than capable. Actually, just a little bit of a gear change. If I can prevent the freezing, then I should be able to beat Sephiroth. Wrong game. Kefka. God, how could I get that wrong? All right, I'm just going to go now because there's no recovering from that mistake. I'll see you guys tomorrow.